I'ma make it burn. 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 I'ma make it burn.
Hello? Mande. Oh, yes, okay. So you go ahead and I'll second it.
The man put it back, sir. Calm down.
No, you go ahead and I'll second it.
The man put it back, sir. Calm down.
Mande.
First, take a big step back and literally your own face!
No, you go ahead and I'll second it.
You're gonna have to call the United Nations and get a binding resolution to keep me from destroying you. I am talking scorched earth. I will massacre you. I will you up.
No, you go ahead and I'll second it.
Agenda item number 6, adjournment.
I so move to adjourn.
I'm sorry?
I so move to adjourn.
I'm sorry, Madam President. Just before we close, I would like to request an agenda item for our next meeting. Just, I guess we'll do the motion and then before, or do you want me to do it now?
Before we adjourn. Or
okay.
After we adjourn, Mr.
I guess before you say meeting adjourned.
My recommendation would
Mr. Weller.
be to put it in writing and send me an email so we can go ahead and have a record also in writing.
I'll do that as well, Mr. Guzman, but I wanna do it here in public also, just so that there's record that I have. I know I still haven't received paperwork since March that I requested, and then I also requested some POs back in May. So I just want to have it here for the record.
Mr. Weller, can we do that?
And then when you requested in August, and it's December, and you still have not gotten those copies, and you requested over and over at the meetings, it's a cause for concern, I would think.
I want to do it here in public also, just so that there's record that I have. I know I still haven't received paperwork since March that I requested.
What me, and I'm sure Tony and I were trying, and maybe you all are too, is to avoid any confusion, to make everything as clear as possible, being transparent. Most importantly, we do not hide anything, and we don't try to confuse anybody. This is all public information that can be requested by anybody at any time. So I just wanted to make that very clear. And by all means, anybody listening to this meeting or hearing us on social media, feel free to reach out to anybody at any time. And me personally, when I request something from central office, I don't demand it to be given to me in one day or anything
it's not on the agenda, if it's not on the agenda,
No, I'm requesting an item for the agenda. I'm not talking about an agenda. I want to request a specific agenda item for the next meeting, Ms. Alvarez, and that is if we could
Steven,
please.
can we do that, Steven?
Yeah, that's an interesting question. If we don't have an item on the agenda for calling future agenda items, can we have a discussion about it? And certainly not to avoid the request at all.
No, at all. It's not for that, Steven.
But previously, I'm assuming, I know that previously any agenda item to be requested, if it's not by the board president, it's got to be 2 board members doing the request. And that should be, I'm assuming, in writing to Mr. Wilson to be added to the agenda.
Yes, ma'am. And so,
I think, Mr. Well, I'm sorry to interrupt, but I think 2 meetings ago, Ms. Alvarez let me say it, and then she even said in public that we needed 2 people to request it. So somebody from the board said that they would second it. I think it was Mr. Rey Rodriguez. So we've done it before. We're not discussing any agenda items. I'm just simply making a comment to request an agenda item so it's on record. It relates to the business.
I guess the question here, is it the right thing to do? We may have done it previously, maybe, I don't know, but is it the right thing to do so that we do it right going forward?
the process for requesting an agenda item is that the board president or the superintendent confer and create the agenda. Other board members also have the ability to request agenda items, and you just need 2 board members to do it. And I believe it is a request in writing. Certainly, if it's not a request in writing, it's much cleaner if it is a request in writing. And once again, I have no desire to influence a discussion to avoid that item at all. If it's not on the agenda, I'd probably prefer we not, even though I don't think that's an open meetings issue. But as you all know, we err on the side of caution on those kinds of things.
Right.
So that would be my. I don't know that that's a hard and fast recommendation for you, to be honest, but because we're not actually going to get into a discussion about it. But
okay, then we'll go ahead and Letty, if you will, and I guess another director board member, just go ahead and request that in writing. You can either send that to Mr. Guzman to be added to the next agenda. I guess whatever, if it's a meeting or a regular meeting or called meeting. So
just one more comment for Mr. Weller. Mr. Weller, just to clarify, there's nothing specifically that says that you cannot request it anywhere. You're just saying that just to have record to do it in writing, but there's nowhere on record that says that you cannot request an item, even by calling somebody to request it, right? That's what you said at the end, that there's really nothing that says specifically that you cannot do it, but just to be cautious that you recommend that we do it in writing. It's a recommendation.
Yes, ma'am. In terms of actually getting it on the agenda, yes. I would definitely recommend you do it that way, because that is the procedure for getting it on the agenda. What I'm discussing right now is, should we have a section of the agenda for calling future agenda items? Maybe we need to have an agenda item that says that. To the extent we have a part, we reach a point in the meeting where we say, look, we've identified something else. We want to have a part of this meeting that identifies future agenda items for 2 board members to request. From an Open Meetings Act standpoint, I would prefer that rather than getting into a discussion about what those agenda items will be, because it's going to be hard for us to determine where that discussion is going to start and stop. If that makes sense.
Yes, it does.
And I say that for the protection of everyone here.
Exactly.
Thank you, Steven.
Okay, so again, agenda item number 6, adjournment. I have a motion by Mr. Moreno. Do I have a second?
I'll second it.
If no further discussion, all those in favor say aye or raise your hand.
Aye.
All those against? That is 6-0 against, motion 1 absent. Motion passes. And meeting adjourned at 6:29. And everybody, thank you and have a great evening.
Everybody stay safe.
Stay safe.
I'ma make it burn, I'ma make it burn, let's go. I'ma make it burn, I'ma make it burn, I'ma make it burn, I'ma make it burn, let's go. I'ma make it burn, I'ma make it burn, I'ma make it burn.